Hi everyone, Julia here on this cloudy morning, May 15th, 2022 AD, but 59:16 AM. And check out archaics.com if you don't get that one, but you'll probably hear about it here. But yeah, just kind of checking in to make sure everybody's living a life without fear and living a life and not just accepting what's coming your way and buying into all the fear BS that's going on, especially now, man. People are amping things up with the prepping, and the fear is just off the chain. And the more fearless you are, the more you'll create your reality. And if you're walking around in fear, yeah, you're just going to be living in the collective reality bubble, which isn't such a good one right now. I guess there are times when doing that's pretty cool if the collective's, on their game, but that's not the case now. So you have to lose the fear. That's what we're here to do partially, is lose fear, learn to become love. Go, Estrella, go. Dogs. And evolve, develop our personality so we can get out there and do the real work. And according to Jason from Archaics, the real work is to share the horrors that we've lived through in this simulacrum for many a lifetime now, and share our stories so other people don't want to go through it. They can just kind of live vicariously through what we've been through and be grateful they didn't have to go through all this. So it doesn't really seem that bad to me. So, but I think I've gotten pretty good at creating my own reality bubbles. And to do that, you just got to have the thought, the action, the intention, and act as if it is and it will be. But you can't have any fear about anything, Just can't have fear. You got to lose the fear. And another thing I was going to talk about that I've been meaning to talk about is biofield tuning and what that is, because I'm a biofield tuning practitioner, certified, listed on biofieldtuning.com in Portugal. There's not too many tuners over here in Europe. I got certified back in 2017, and it was very serendipitous how that happened. I just was watching an interview on Language Lessons of the Heart videos with Elaine De McCusick. If y'all have watched those videos, which are in my playlist for emotional healing, which everybody needs to do. And if you have fear, start there. Do your emotional healing. That'll help you get rid of your fear. There's other ways too, but that's definitely a good place to start. So yeah, I was just listening to him interview her, and she talked about how she had classes to teach this modality called biofield tuning, and I just signed up while I was still watching the interview on my phone at that point. I actually had a little bit of money in the bank, which is rare for me. And then I came to Europe, to Spain, the following year, and it's been great because since I am certified, I get to be listed on her website, and that sends through enough people for me to survive, using our current favorite exchange rate of money, our currency. And that's how currency is. It's a current. You need to keep it moving, and I always keep mine moving. Moving right through here. And so yeah, that was really cool, and it's just such a cool modality too. I've helped so many people with pain, all kinds of pain, and anybody can probably do it. Just get you a tuning fork, a weighted tuning fork, and hold a vibration. And there's other ways to do work with vibration, but Biofield Tuning uses sound in the biofield, in your aura, and we go back and we find places in your biofield where energy is stuck, and it's very cool when you're doing it. Anybody can learn to do it, but the sound of the tuning fork changes, and so does you also just feel this wall that kind of stops your tuning fork, and so yeah, and then we sit there in those hangout spots in your biofield and get things back in resonance like they want to be, and just comb through. And these hangout spots correspond with different ages. So, you know, something might happen if you had a really tough childbirth, or your mom something was going on with her. We might get stuck at birth for a while. Might get stuck at 2 years old because a grandparent died or something then, or something traumatic or significant happened in your life. And might hit something at 6 years old and 8 years old, and it could be that you moved. Moves are often in there as a stressful moment. They say after death in the family and divorce, moving can be the most stressful event. So yeah, it's just real interesting. So you come through the biofield and you find these hangout spots and you tone with them. A lot of times bring a crystal out to the field or on the body too. Put vibration on the body and out in the field with the crystal, because, you know, quartz is piezoelectric, and it magnifies the pulses and gets it worked through, because sometimes you have to hang out in these hangout spots for a while till it comes back into resonance. And then when you get this energy all moving back in the biofield, you bring it back into the chakra and resonate there some more with it, column it back into the biofield again. So yeah, it works with the chakras and the biofield. And I'll put a link to Eileen Day McCusick's video where she explains it. And she's a really cool tapped in sorceress, good sorceress. She knows, yeah, she's just tapped in, and she came across this modality, rediscovered it, and it's just helped so many people with so many things. It can really help you with emotional healing work, because it can find these traumas and set off some emotional release. And that actually happened to me when I was in training. I was getting tuned and they hit a certain age, and I just broke out into tears, and eventually the whole room did. And you know, sometimes you might identify the trauma at that moment, you might not do it till later, but yeah, it definitely helps you get in with the emotional release. It also just relaxes you, you know, giving you some time to just introspect and work on yourself. All our junk out here. My housemate's the procrastinator of the year. But yeah, it gives you opportunity to find these spots and deal with that trauma and lose the fear and the judgment behind it. So it all ties into emotional healing. So yeah, if anybody wants to have a biofield tuning, just get in touch with me. You know, I'll put my email here, but it's also in the channel description. And I do tunings on a donations basis, so no big deal if you can't afford it. Exchange it some other way. So yeah, if it sounds like something interesting to you, hit me up. All right, thanks for listening. Ciao, ciao.